Guys, today I learned how to pass a field sobriety test with a 100% hit rate.
I'm sorry, if someone's drunk, can they do that? Probably not, right?
Top 5 moves cops don't want you to know about. Listen, I like to have fun on this channel, but don't ever tell you I didn't teach you something. Start getting your back handsprings in check. Anyways, let's watch this treat from the Law and Crime Network. It's not super long, so bear with me here.
Have we had anything to drink today?
No.
No.
Our ex just left us. He's actually like en route.
Huh?
Our ex-boyfriend.
Our ex, as in you and your friend in the passenger seat were sharing someone, or was this sequential? This is important data I need a bit of clarity on if we're gonna move forward in this arrest.
So how much have we had to drink today?
Nothing.
Nothing. So why are we speeding? I'm doing 45 and you're coming up on me like I'm standing still in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. You have your ID on you?
It's not good. It's too fast.
Do you want my passport or which one do you want? No attitude.
I mean, license would probably be fine.
Do you want to call Katie? You want me to call Kevin? Or Tammy?
I mean, 40 seconds in, and drunk or not, her voice is a felony, so she's getting arrested regardless. All right, you caught me. I stole that joke from the top comment on the video, so thank you, Morbid-esque, for that heater.
Thank me when it's over.
Excuse me, pardon me. I'm calling Diane Quinn. Actually,
I don't care who you're calling. Come on.
Don't touch my phone.
I'm gonna yank it out and I'm gonna yank you out if you don't come out on your own.
Don't you?
Just don't give me...
Excuse me, officer. Leave this poor woman alone. She's busy finishing up her game of Raid Shadow Legends on her phone. Got him! But they are the sponsor of today's video, so let's talk about that for a moment and we'll get back to the meat of this thing. Here's a little pop quiz for you. What has a tactical RPG battle system, over 800 beautifully detailed champions, and a thoughtful, tasty blend of PvE and PvP content? If you answered Frogger, you would be dead wrong. But if you answered Raid Shadow Legends, you're smart, cool, and in luck because they're today's video sponsor. And currently, Raid Shadow Legends and Monster Hunter are colliding for an amazing crossover. From January 9th to March 5th, you'll be able to collect 5 Monster Hunter themed legendary champions. You get the Rathalos Blademaster Legendary Champion for free simply for logging into Raid between now and March 5th, while the other 4 are acquired via special in-game events you should check out in-game right now while you start working toward the free Rathalos Blademaster. Make sure you use my link below. Raid also just released the Curse City update, which is one of the biggest features since the Doom Tower. With 100 new stages to complete, new quests, and a new mythical champion, they are constantly putting out new content to keep things exciting, like some stages in Curse City where you have to fight 2 of Raid's bosses at the same time. If you haven't started playing yet, now's the time. Just click the link in the description below or scan my QR code on screen to get some sweet bonuses you only get via my link. 2 epic champions. That's right, 2. Lightsworn from the Sacred Order, keeping your team alive with insane heals and revives, and Juliana, an attack-type warrior with magic affinity, melting faces on the battlefield. Once you're in the game, use the promo code RAIDXmas for new and old players, and find me under my name, Leon Lush. Hit that link in the description, and I'll see you on the blood-stained battlefields. I appreciate you.
My shit.
Let's go.
Don't fucking touch my shit.
Record him. I got it.
This side. She's refusing to come out.
I'm not refusing anything.
Here we are. She's out.
Actually,
All right, put the cigarette down.
Can I please?
No, put the cigarette down.
Please.
Come on. Come on.
Please.
Man, you need to
Sir.
listen to him. Let's go.
Please.
All right, watch out.
Please.
Over here.
We're going to close the doors.
Can I just hold the unlit cigarette, please? It's like my support dog. I just like to have an unlit cigarette on me. It relieves my anxiety. I don't smoke it. I just hold it because it makes me feel nice.
All right, so have we had anything to drink today?
No.
No? So why are you slurring?
Why am I slurring? Because my boyfriend actually jumped out of the car about 20 miles back. So if I'm a little bit upset, and I'm also in school for nursing,
4113 switch it to.
homeschooling a child at the time, and my ex took 3 of my kids to Chicago.
4113 up 2.
Mitch, I didn't ask your whole life story. I'm just asking why you're slurring your words. And then in your explanation, you continued to slur them.
Go ahead, you can actually verify all that.
You're in nursing school. Congratulations.
You want help?
No, I'm aware.
No, you're good.
Many of you watching probably realize this, but when you've been around enough drunk people, you can some people you can just take one look at them. It doesn't matter if you're smelling it on their breath, and you can just tell that they've been drinking. This seems like one of those girls where it's just obvious drunk behavior.
All right, do me a favor, take your hat off for me. All right, come on up over here so we're out of the road. All right, so like I told you when I drove up, you drove up on me like I was standing still. Talking to you inside the car, you got slurred speech.
I don't have slurred speech. You have to understand everything that I've been through, and 3 of my kids are in Chicago because my ex took them, and we have therapy. We actually have therapy.
Okay, well, I'm not here for that.
But you know what?
Have we had anything to drink?
No worries. That's not your fucking problem.
Yeah,
Nope.
No shit, it's not, dude. The theme that we've seen in some of these videos where it feels like, particularly with the women, when they get caught drunk doing this bullshit, it's immediately this baggage dump of here's all of the things that are wrong in my life, and this is why I'm hammered and driving a car. Or in her case, why she's not slurring her speech. But if I was, this is why. Have a little bit of empathy for me. My kids are in Chicago. My ex jumped out of the car. He used to be our ex, but now he's my ex. I don't have my kids with me because my ex took him, even though he was just in the car that he jumped out of 10 minutes ago. Obviously, you gotta understand. I'm not slurring because I'm drunk. I'm slurring because how could you live like this? Not knowing if your ex-boyfriend was your boyfriend or the ex of you and the person in the passenger seat? I don't even know how to properly conjugate words, and I'm addicted to holding an unlit cigarette in between my fingers during the sobriety field test. Give me a fucking break here.
It's not. Get it. So do me a favor. Go ahead and put your hands at your sides.
Do you want me to do a freaking backflip? I'll do that for you.
All right. So with your eyes and eyes only, what you can do is you can...
Spoiler alert. She does, which we already saw in the beginning, I think.
Keep an eye on this blue light. All right. So hands at your sides.
It's not even gonna happen.
The blue light test, dude. Classic.
So how much have we had to drink tonight?
I see a lot of comments on videos like this from people in other countries, like Australia and stuff, and they're always like, why? I don't understand why in America they do these field sobriety tests. They're like, in my country, if you don't submit to a blow test, you deny it, you just, boom, you get taken to jail, you lose your license for 2 years or whatever. And obviously, I don't know, like the laws are different in every country. I don't even really fully understand. My understanding is that, you know, the way these things are litigated, the police do these field sobriety tests because they're trying to build up as much evidence as possible to bring to court once they actually try to convict. If they do refuse to blow, they still get arrested and get taken and charged with the drunk driving based on the suspicions of the officer for other reasons. That sobriety test, I think, is to, you know, try to build up more evidence since they won't have that on the scene BAC from the actual breath test. I'm just spitballing here, but you know, it's different in every country, I guess, and in every state probably too.
Actually, I have my prescription with my contacts if you want to go check it out.
What is that? How is that relevant? How much have you had to drink tonight? Nothing? Actually, I have my prescription with my contacts?
Because that's actually a written doctor's note. So if you want to sit there, we can play that game.
Yeah, so how much have you had to drink tonight, ma'am? Actually, if I'm being honest, I'm like 20/40 vision. Like the E and the Z in the third line are pretty easy for me to see. And it's so like I got a doctor's note because of and that's why I wear contacts, so. What?
Where am I coming from?
Cotton, thank you.
My aunt's house in Key West. She's a doctor.
Okay.
Did you hear the way she said that? My aunt's house in Key West. She's a doctor. No big deal. She could probably buy her entire department. She's so rich. Her house is actually right on the water, in fact. She's also my eye doctor who prescribed me my contact prescription, which I have in my car there if you'd like to see it. It's a written doctor's note prescription.
I'm gonna kill myself!
We're gonna go ahead and play this game. All right, so based on your driving pattern, well, not really, I didn't really have a driving pattern, but just based on your, okay, well, good. I don't care about your boyfriend right now.
It doesn't matter.
Based on your slurred speech, I'm thinking you're under the influence of alcohol. Good. I think you're under the influence of alcohol. Do you want to participate in field sobriety exercises?
No, I don't have to. Sorry, Chicago taught me better.
So she is the registered owner, not valid, sees tag, and a...
She's from Chai Rock, bitch. She knows not to submit to a field sobriety test.
Business purposes only. So she's coming from her aunt's house. She's not in business.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you just...
No, I cannot. This is... You wanted to play this game? So let's play. How much have we had to drink tonight?
Nothing. Do you want to take care of people that are robbing people?
pair of people that are driving drunk on my roads.
There you go.
Shooting up houses out here, robbing people. You want to take care of those people?
This is my favorite argument from people that get caught doing stupid shit. It's like, well, other bad crimes happen, so why are you arresting me for drunk driving? I will admit that there are times where I think tax dollars are wasted on frivolous bullshit when our resources are used for various things, but, you know, this type of thing is certainly not one of
There are
them.
people that are driving crazy right now.
You're fucking making up your own story at this point.
Okay. So, do you want to participate in field sobriety exercises?
I asked you for a lighter. I would have cooperated with you. You have no idea what the hell we
Okay,
just
I'm not
do.
here for what's going on.
Past 25 minutes, you want to sit there and say I've been drinking? I will sit there and do handstands.
I don't care about your
in
handstands.
front
Do
of
you want to do field sobriety exercises? Yes
I
or
can
no?
do a field sobriety that you can't even fucking pass.
Okay, so do you want to do
Ah, yes. She's making up her own field sobriety test that not even the officers themselves could pass. How could she possibly be drunk? Let's see it.
field sobriety exercises? Yes or no?
What do you want me to do?
It's a yes or no answer.
What do you want me to do?
Yes or no answer.
Answer my question.
No,
Oh
you
my
answer mine. That's not how this game works.
No, sir, that's not how it works.
Yes, that is exactly how this works. It's a yes or no answer.
So
Do you
contentious.
wish to participate in field sobriety exercises?
I'm gonna call my grandpa.
So, yes or no?
Grandpa, doctor,
You
too?
know, do you want me to do back then?
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry, if someone's drunk, can they do that? Probably not, right?
Bitch, why didn't you do that at the beginning? You're free to go. A whole ass back bend? Jesus Christ, you're sober as a clam. There is no way that somebody that's been drinking could execute an athletic phenomenon such as that. Sure, I know John Daly won a handful of Masters with a BAC of 0.4, but a back handspring? Holy fuck!
Right?
Sarcasm aside, if I'm being honest, the only shot I would be able to successfully pull off a back handspring is if I was pickled. I try that sober and every vertebrae between C3 and L4 are getting displaced. Not building the best case for herself here. In fact, I'd go as far as to say the only way someone uses the execution of a back handspring as sobriety proof is if you're too drunk to realize how ludicrous that looks.
So, yes or no?
Call my grandpa right now,
So, yes or no?
please.
I'm sure that her grandpa knows a guy that knows
Yes or
a
no?
guy that knows a
Nice.
guy that's in law enforcement.
All right, Aaron. So, just based off your coming up on me, you know, like I was standing still, your slurred speech, I believe you're under the influence of alcohol.
Not even slur speech.
Okay.
There's a lot of other shit going
Really?
on. Like
Your ex
three
was
of-
an axe.
Like 3 of my kids are in Chicago.
All right. So just like we did before,
Your ex was an
what you
ex.
you're gonna stand with your feet together, and your hands at your sides.
It's their ex, not her ex.
All right. So with your right index finger, it's gonna be this finger right here. You're gonna touch the top of this light. Touch the top of the light. All right. Put your hand back down. Okay. The feet together, and your hands at your sides. You're gonna follow this light that you just touched with your index finger, without moving your head. Do you understand? All right. Put your hand back down.
She just
All right,
looks
so with your
so,
eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head.
so
Follow this
lethargic
light with
right
your
now.
eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand?
Could be prescription drugs too, this type of behavior. Maybe both.
Keep your head still.
I feel like pharmaceutical cocktails are so common now, you always have to kind of assume that's possibly part of the picture. She's like, and I give up. We got about 3 or 4 tracks in, and then it was, fuck, I'm cooked. You know what? Shouldn't have agreed to do this.
I'm gonna do a backflip because I can do that.
You do backflips, you just can't walk straight.
What do you want?
Stand right there, just like I told you. With the left foot on the line, your right foot in front.
Yeah, but you know what? Your tests don't even measure.
Okay.
Have someone do
So do not
something
start until I
that-
tell you. Do you understand?
Do you want me to
Now she's just doing her own ones.
walk straight here?
Clearly like a history of gymnastics or dancing maybe, and
All right.
it's like you can pull those off maybe because you got the muscle memory in there, but trying to walk straight, no dice. She just dropped it like it was hot too.
Are you ready for me to
Damn.
begin?
Shit, dude.
Okay.
Drop.
So right back to where you were with your left foot on the line, your right.
I don't see any part of this sobriety test instruction manual I'm holding here that says drop down and get your eagle on, girl. So that's actually going to be -2 points. If you could simply walk normally for more than 3 seconds, that would be a benefit. I don't need to see another back handspring or a plie. In fact, your willingness to do an entire gymnastics routine instead of just walking in a straight line is a bit of a condemnation on your state of affairs right now.
When I tell you you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, you're going to go all the way down, and you're going to count up to 9. When you get down to your 9th step, you're going to take your lead foot.
Here we go.
Can you do me a favor and just listen? Just stop.
I do feel like they make it intentionally confusing on purpose. Like it's half of it's not even about walking straight. It's about how well you can listen to the directions, right? That's probably part. There's probably some psychological piece to it, I have to imagine.
What are you doing and listening?
Being very verbal and what you want. What do you
I'll
want?
fix my taker.
Why don't you actually show me what you want, and I will do
All
that.
right, come here. I got an easier one for you.
No.
Yes,
I
yes,
said,
yes.
What you want? I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Roxanne.
Roxanne, you don't have to do that back bend tonight. You're getting arrested, 'cause you can't walk in a straight line just right. Roxanne! Sorry.
4113.
Sorry.
Put him on arrest for DUI. Do you have any guns, knives, hand grenades, explosives, and incendiary devices on you?
No, I got a Glock in my fucking seat, so you're lucky there.
You have a gun in the seat?
No, sir.
You just said you did.
I said I got a Glock in my safe. You're
Oh.
welcome.
You said seat.
Actually, from Sergeant Nick.
Whoa, hold on.
Actually, from
You said you did.
there.
You have a gun in the seat?
No, sir.
You just said you did.
I said I got a Glock in my safe.
Oh.
You're welcome.
You said,
Having a Glock in your safe is a little bit different than having a gun in your car, ma'am.
Actually, from Sergeant
Oh.
Nick Whiteman, but you're welcome.
Got my Glock from Sergeant Nick Whiteman, in case you know who that is. I think she said you're welcome, too. I'm very confused at what she's trying to do here.
Ah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
do you have any drugs on you?
Nope.
All right, so this is what I'm going to tell you. If you have any drugs or any illegal substances on you, but when we get to where we're going, if you have anything, it's going to be an introduction of contraband. Do you understand?
You know, honestly, this.
There you go.
I'm leaving this house.
No wonder her boyfriend jumped out of the car 20 miles ago. What a piece of work. I'm just envisioning like this dude in the back seat, because I guess her boyfriend was in the back with her other friend in the front, or maybe they switched after he jumped out, but he's just in the back seat or the front seat, like listening to her yammer on, and he's like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. Sometimes when you're in too deep in a relationship, all you can do is rip the Band-Aid off, and in this case, that means jumping out of the back of the vehicle. The punchline here is, and I think the lesson we can all learn. Roxanne, why'd you let me drive this car tonight? Now I'm getting arrested as my boyfriend runs into the night. Roxanne, I failed at following the light. My voice sounds like cancer. Roxanne. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hip thrust that motherfucking like button for me. Check out the sponsor if you haven't. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Peace.